Hi, I'm Dr. Julian Neil, founder of Neil Naturopathic. I want to talk today about what is dandruff and how we can treat it naturally. Dandruff is a common scalp condition that goes beyond just the dry, flaky skin. It occurs when the scalp's natural renewal process becomes accelerated, leading to the shedding of clumps of dead skin cells at a much faster rate. Now, there are several factors that contribute to dandruff. The most common condition is malesthesia overgrowth, which is a type of yeast. Malesthesia yeast is a natural part of most people's skin. However, it can cause problems when hair follicles become damaged or blocked, allowing the yeast to actually invade the hairbed itself. This can lead to an inflammatory condition. Dandruff is often associated with the overgrowth of malesthesia yeast. And while typically harmless, malesthesia can irritate the scalp itself and accelerate the shedding of dead skin cells when it feeds on the natural oils, sebum. Now, dandruff is also often a mild form of seborrheic dermatitis, a chronic skin condition characterized by redness, inflammation, and greasy or waxy scales, in addition to the flaking. This condition can also affect other oily areas of the body like the eyebrows, the sides of the nose, or behind the ears. The condition is characterized by an imbalance in the scalp's microbiome or pH levels, which then disrupt the natural barrier of the scalp, making it more prone to irritation and flaking. This combined with the excess sebum production. Sebum, again, is the sticky, oily substance produced by the sebaceous glands, which sit in the middle layers of the scalp near the hair follicles. And sebum helps actually moisturize and protect the hair and scalp and is a natural antibacterial, antifungal secretion, so we want it. However, increased sebum production can create an environment conducive to that yeast overgrowth and seborrheic dermatitis, and therefore exacerbate dandruff. And of course, this buildup of oil and dead skin cells can harden and not only affect the scalp from breathing and receiving fresh blood, fresh nutrients and oxygen, but it can literally harden and choke the hair follicle, making them grow thinner, shorter, and make them break off more easily. The weather changes we're about to experience as we go in deeper into winter with the dry heat inside, the cold air outside, and other climates that are now humid and hot, both of these extremes can also worsen the scalp's microbiome imbalance and the onset of these conditions. So while dandruff isn't contagious or harmful per se, it can be persistent, causing hair loss and eventually contributing to other issues inside the body. And unfortunately, while the use of targeted, chemically driven dandruff shampoos can give the illusion of lessening symptoms or masking the symptoms, the condition still exists. And you're sentenced to consistent use of these toxic chemical agents for the rest of your life in a never-ending cycle of treatment that never heals the condition, only manages some of the symptoms. So if you or someone you know is suffering from dandruff or its sister conditions, and you want to treat them without these harsh, toxic, chemical dandruff shampoos, then Neil Naturopathic is the answer. I developed Neil Naturopathic products which are all 100% from nature and free of synthetic chemicals, sulfates, sulfides, phthalates, gluten, dyes, formaldehyde donors, fragrances, or preservatives. My Root and Scalp shampoo is a true treatment tonic that actually uses powerful ingredients that have been used medicinally for thousands of years. Ingredients that balance the scalp's microbiome, manage sebum production, and stop the yeast overgrowth and bacterial overgrowth that contributes to dandruff. Healing ingredients like Swedish pine tar and burdock root, along with algae and kelp, pure keratin and almond protein to feed the hair follicles, the Trinity oils of healing, olive, hemp seed, and apricot seed oils, and many other powerful herbs, phytonutrients, and ingredients to promote the healing of all manner of scalp conditions, including dandruff, eczema, psoriasis, just to name a few. And not just mask the symptoms. By actually healing the scalp, we are taking care of the root bed of the hair follicles and creating a healthy environment so that while the scalp heals, the hair then grows thicker, stronger, with more elasticity and shine. And it does it all with our 100% from nature ingredients. I've also formulated our all-organic pre-wash treatment oil, elixir oil, and my remedial treatment oil, ritual oil, to synergistically help bring more healing to scalp conditions. If you'd like to learn more about these and all our products, go to neilnaturopathic.com. And if you are suffering, I also recommend going to our periodicals section of the website and follow our 14-day hair activation program while using our products. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Neil Naturopathic.